You start to look at this with the Phoenix Suns. New ownership loves to come in and put their stamp on a franchise. And we were at the Super Bowl in Arizona, and all of a sudden, we heard the news that Kevin Durant had been traded to the Phoenix Suns. All these Suns fans were showing up. They had their jerseys on. They're excited. Everything's great, which is fine. The problem is Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal with a no-trade contract. So you're stuck with Bradley Beal, Jalen Green, who you got from the Rockets, they gave him a bad contract. It's a good contract for him, but a bad contract for the Phoenix Suns. And you got Devin Booker. Devin Booker is going to get paid. They'll extend him. Now what are you doing? You got three guys who are playing the same position. What are you doing? And that's the problem. You go in, fire a coach or fire a couple of coaches, and then all of a sudden, hey, I'm bringing in my Michigan State guys, which Matt Ishbia is a former walk-on at Michigan State. This is where it gets dangerous when owners come in and think they are really smart. And these are some costly moves that they've made. What they gave up to get Durant in the first place, even now, if I'm Phoenix, I've got to, now it's going to sound crazy, I've got to get Reed Shepherd in the trade with the Rockets. I have to get something out of this. Jalen Green is, a guy who's going to score, but he's not a good shooter. His percentages aren't good. He wasn't a big-time player in the postseason. They did well by getting rid of him. You bring in Durant, okay, he's going to be 37. He's going to want a contract extension. Okay, what's he going to cost me? $60 million a year? Probably. But I do like what the Rockets are at least trying to do. They might be a year ahead of schedule with those young kids. And Durant, at age 37, I don't know if he's a top 10 player. I know his numbers kind of indicate, you get 26 and 7 and 4 or something like that. Okay. And he's a 50, 40, 90 guy too, still, for his career. Or at least this past couple of years he's done that. So I'm looking at the Phoenix Suns, and that's a mess. And then you look at what the Rockets got, and they didn't give up some of the younger players. That's what's amazing. Like if you say, hey, we're going to give you Jalen, what? Yeah, we'll take him. I don't know. We're going to have to think about that. Yes, Mark.
The Thompson twin has to be in that trade.
Yes.
Reed Shepherd gets to stay too.
I know.
He was the third pick in the draft. He's going to be one of those guys where it's like, man, where'd he come from?
Yeah. I just, boy, what a mess. I mean, the Kevin Durant trades are going to set Phoenix back for years. In a West that is so competitive. And what do you have? Now, do you trade Devin Booker to – what do you want in return? Now you got to take on these bad contracts, and then hopefully you get bad maybe you get some younger play. I don't know. I don't even know how many draft picks they have. They probably don't even have their draft picks anymore. Like, that's a mess. And it was a couple of years ago. You're playing in the NBA Finals? Yeah, Paulie.
It does feel, though, like Houston, they took a few risks, and I think the risk of letting Green go was gutsy. This guy, people loved him as a scorer, a slasher guard, Jalen Green, and letting him go it's one of those, you got to let something go to get something, and you hope for the best that he doesn't become a 5-time All-Star.
He's not going to.
Then it's the right move.
Oh, absolutely.
To me, that's it in a nutshell.
Absolutely the right move. They kept the people they wanted to keep. Now, you can go, wow, he averaged 20. There are a lot of guys who average 20. Yeah, Marv.
Zach LaVine is the first guy I thought of as far as a player comparison where it's a guy that can put up numbers. Both of those guys are buckets, but it's going to take them 35 shots to get those buckets.
I'd rather have Zach LaVine's game than I would. I don't want either one of them, but yes. I mean, these guys get 20, but how many shots does it take for you to get 20? And the offense isn't going to revolve around Jalen Green. It's still Devin Booker's team. But you got the Bradley Beal situation. Imagine showing up to work, and knowing that management is like, God, he's got a no-trade clause. Hey, Bradley, how are you? Well, I'm good, Tom. Great to see you.
It's him and LeBron with no trade clauses.
He's making $50 million a year. My goodness.